Okay, hey there, hello everybody, welcome again to Hempology 101! Right on, well thank you very much for coming out folks. In fact, this is the sweet 16th birthday of Hempology 101 here in Victoria.
I'm not boyfriend.
Oops, yeah, it's plugged in now.
Okay, sorry.
Again, thanks for coming everybody to the sweet 16th Hempology 101 birthday party essentially. This is the 16th year now that I've been working on the streets of Victoria, out pretty much every week organizing one event or another. And I'm really proud to be here with you all today. And we're going to be marching from here in about 15 minutes to the Parliament building. We're at the Parliament buildings. We're going to pop a whole bunch of joints after we take our postcard picture. But we take an annual picture on the front steps of the ledge every year for Hempology 101. This is a march we've been doing for several years now. And so at the ledge we'll take our picture, smoke a whole bunch of pot, and we have a bong to raffle off here. So at any point, if you want to buy a bong raffle ticket, it's $2 a ticket or 3 for 5. And the proceeds go to Legal Defense Fund for the Cannabis Buyers Club of Canada. Is sort of the main group that Hempology works with is the Cannabis Buyers Club I just mentioned, where for almost as long, over 15 years, here in Victoria, I've been selling cannabis products to people with permanent physical disabilities and diseases. And it was almost 2 years ago, our bakery got raided, and we make 30 fruit and skin products. They're alternatives for people that either don't want to smoke or want to really get off prescription drugs and use cannabis because it's a great anti-inflammatory, in particular when it's eaten, and a lot of medical problems that are aggravated by inflammation, and that's stomach problems like irritable bowel syndrome or Crohn's disease or head injuries or epilepsy or even glaucoma is kind of swelling in the eyeball. So bringing down inflammation by eating cannabis in the morning, afternoon, and evening is really critical for a lot of people to manage and maintain themselves with their medical problems. But it's not just anti-inflammatory, it's antibiotic, especially when eaten. It's also antiseptic, it's antioxidant, it's antifungal, it's anti-carcinogenic, it's a muscle relaxant, and it's a painkiller, and much more. And so that's why cannabis helps out with such a broad range of medical problems. And as we all know, the side effects that you have to worry about are really more legal ones than medical. And so it's something that's, again, we've got 3,600 members of the Buyers Club. I started all this work with Hempology 16 years ago. I met everyone down at the Wailing Wall the first night. I just put out a flag and some pamphlets. And sorry, I should have my props out, but at the ledge we'll pass out something else that's we're very proud of, which is our Cannabis Digest. Hempology 101 publishes a newspaper. We print 10,000 of them and send them coast to coast, and it's full of different information. There's a word search in them. The front cover is actually also a coloring contest. You have till the 15th of September to get your submission in. And actually, you might want to meet the artist over in the corner there. Yeah, we're very proud of the newspaper, and we'll pass them all out at the legislature for those that follow us there. But Hempology 101 is probably the largest and most active advocates for medical marijuana or marijuana in general in the country. I'm really proud to be here and be with you because we do so much to help educate people. And in fact, today, this is the 3rd event that I've been at. I actually started this morning in Vancouver. There's a meeting with Health Canada with different dispensaries and people that run medical marijuana businesses in Vancouver this morning and this afternoon. I was at this morning's session. And it was very frustrating because the Health Canada officials, while they might be nice people and we're listening, they don't control the strings And today we had a meeting to talk about what was going to happen when patients lost their right to grow medical marijuana, which is something that they're allowed to do now legally under the current system, but Health Canada is going to take that away from patients. And in 2014, there won't be any more licenses to grow cannabis for others or for yourself if the government continues with its plans. And it doesn't look like there's much that we can do to stop them. It's a very unfortunate situation. But certainly this morning we were vocally denouncing their plans. And then that went on till 12. And then after calling down Health Canada all morning, I had to fly back here to get for 420 at UVic, where it seems the administration is trying to shove our 420 circles that we have every week out of the middle of campus. Actually, they've said we can go by the Student Union building. And in fact, today I conceded, and we did move the 420 circle to the Student Union building. But we are going to try and have what I'm calling a referendum, but a student referendum in March to determine whether the students consider the 420 circles in the center of campus to be their traditional right. And that's something that we're going to have to work on. But the administration can allow for traditional ceremonies, but we're going to have to fight for the 420 circles up at UVic, just like we're going to have to fight for medical marijuana patients, and just like we're going to have to fight for our right as recreational users to grow and smoke this, because this year the Harper government plans on passing mandatory minimum sentences for growing and selling cannabis. 18 months mandatory minimum for selling or making hashish or pot cookies. We've talked about 6 months for 6 plants. It's quite likely going to be down to 1 plant. The only reason they moved it up to 6 plants was because they didn't have a majority government. The second set of bills the Harper government tried to pass for growing cannabis, the mandatory minimum, started with 1 plant, 6 months. Now that they have a majority government, we can expect that they will be passing these mandatory minimums, and when they take patients' rights away to grow, they will be throwing those patients in jails. They're building 22 of them right now across Canada. It's a real good make-work project for small towns that are out of their industries that already rape their natural resources, and it's something that the private industries are all too happy to get in on as well. So right now we're actually fighting the government locally, federally, on multiple levels. And it's really important that you not only come out to events and join us, but that you do various things throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout the year that help bring cannabis, to the light, you could say. That is, make people aware of what cannabis is, and don't be afraid of smoking joints in public or talking to people about it in public. We need to be actively engaging with everyone we can, on the bus, on the streets, in our homes, in our workplaces, everywhere possible as cannabis users and advocates. We need to take every moment and to its best advantage here, because they're coming out to get us. And if they continue and follow through on their plans, the prices will go through the roof. It'll be really hard to find, and we're going to end up being scared to talk about it, because we'll be getting thrown in jail at very rapid rates. It's really scary. But yeah, and I would like to thank everybody that came out. There weren't many, but we tried to have 5 rallies this morning up and down the island. I know we had 3 of them. My love Gail here was at Denise Savoy's office with the little pot plant, and a few other people. So thanks for getting out. And a few more were at Randall Garrison's and stuff. But again, we need to get out as often as we can and in every way possible. And that doesn't include just cannabis activism. Like, sure, tonight we're going to go smoke a whole bunch of pot in front of the tourists at the ledge. And there's a certain utility in doing that, right? But we need to do it in other times and places. And one of the places I want to do it is more in sports. We need more athletes coming out of the closet. We need more people smoking pot getting involved in athletics in different ways. So I have a project called Team 420. So tomorrow at 4:20 on the back lawn of the courthouse, you can play dodgeball with us on the back lawn, smoke joints. We get the Team 420 banners and stuff. It's a way for us to destigmatize what being a cannabis user and a pothead is about, because we're about community, we're about having fun, and we're not afraid to be smoking at the courthouse. And so we're there every week. we're ready to shine right now. I think playing dodgeball in the rain is going to be a hell of a lot of fun because I got some good cleats for that. But, okay, so yeah, every Thursday, 4:20 at the back lawn of the courthouse for dodgeball. We also, though, have a new project. We're playing Team 420 soccer every Saturday at former Blanchard School. It was University West, CDI has it now, but there's a big field right behind BC Smoke Shop on sort of Hillside and Quadra. Saturday at 4:20, we're smoking joints and playing soccer in the field there as well. It's a sort of interesting way of playing that I've come up with. So again, Thursday and Saturday, we got Team 420 happening. We have stuff certainly happening online if you want to keep up to date with all the different Hempology activities. We do a lot of things throughout the year. The next big event that we're doing is hotboxing the courthouse front steps on Halloween. So Halloween evening at 7 o'clock, we meet at the front steps of the courthouse. And we also have our costume contest for Halloween every year. That's our next big event. It is too much fun. You might guess that I like dressing up. And so it's really a great chance for everybody to get out and have fun. And we have a great way of hotboxing the front steps of the courthouse there. We're getting better every time right now. So please join us for Halloween. The next big event after that is really on the Wednesday before Christmas. I think it's the 22nd this year. But the 22nd of December at 7 o'clock, we meet at the Ministry of Health. And we sing our cannabis carols at Hotbox City Hall and maybe a couple other places downtown. But it's one of my favorite things to do is Hotbox City Hall every year and sing our cannabis carols. So it's the Wednesday before Christmas that we do that. So please join us for that. But we also, again, the university season's just kicked off. The lectures start next week, but every week from 3:30 to 4, I teach a free lecture series at the University of Victoria. We broadcast it live on the internet. We put it up on YouTube later on. And it's something that the first lecture's on the ancient history of cannabis. And then the next one, I can't remember, but the one after that is on politics. We have local police officer Dave Bratzer actually coming to help teach that lecture because he's running for the school board this fall and he wants the DARE program shut down and replaced with proper drug education. You to get involved if possible in helping Dave Bratzer get elected in any way that you can. Again, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, but for now, I'm going to stop being all serious and we're going to take off and have some fun because we got bombs to burst out and pictures to take. So it'll take me half a minute to get packed up here, everybody. I'm just going to ask that the people at the front of the parade don't go too fast, because there's a couple of us not going too fast today. But we're just going to kind of go up government to the ledge here, folks. So again, thanks again for coming out and helping celebrate the sweet 16th birthday of Thanks for coming out, folks, and it's time to
get high with a little help from my brother.
No pictures.
Prohibition has got to go. Hey, hey.
Ho, ho.
Prohibition has got to go. Ho, ho. Prohibition has got to go.
Prohibition's got to go.
Hey, Glenn.
Prohibition has got to go. Hey, hey.
Serious. Marijuana.
Why do you keep doing that? Do you run?
No.
Prohibition has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Prohibition has got to go. Hey, hey.
Prohibition has got to go. Prohibition got to go. Slightly slow. Slow down to snail's pace, folks. Snail's pace. Let's give us one lane only. One lane. We can walk slow. Drop your flag. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Prohibition got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Prohibition got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, prohibition has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, prohibition has got to go, hey, hey.
Thanks, Jason.
Prohibition has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho, prohibition has got to go, hey, hey.
Smart people will figure it out.
Yeah, get up on the seats and stuff like that, right? I gotta talk to
It's not a zombie rock,
Yeah, okay.
Happy birthday, Hempology! Prohibition has got to go! Hey, hey! Free the herd! The holy herd!
For those who've just joined us, this is the 16th birthday party of the International Hempology 101 Society. We've been in Victoria now for 16 years, educating the public about cannabis and prohibition. If you'd like to come get a newspaper, we have copies free here for you to take if you'd like. By all means, please do so. I have a bunch to pass out with you guys, so. If someone could give me a hand here. Thanks, Don. Yeah, put your hand up and Don will get you one of our newspapers. There's a calendar of events in there, like I was telling you. Our next one is Halloween, so by all means, come out to that. But Hempology 101 does a lot of things and has done a lot of things in the 16 years. And tonight, we're here to do a couple things. I should say, we're having a bong raffle. We are raffling this bong off. $2 a ticket or $3 or 3 tickets for $5. So if you want a ticket, please approach these guys here. We're raffling that bong off in just a few minutes time. The proceeds are going to the Legal Offense Fund of the Cannabis Buyers Club of Canada. For over 15 years I've been selling medical marijuana here in town. I've got about 3,600 patients that come to my store on Johnson Street now. It's been quite a struggle. We've been through 5 police raids. And the 4 first ones that were in the store years ago, we beat all the charges. but a couple years ago our bakery got raided. My friend Owen's been charged with trafficking THC for making cookies and skin products for people that are sick. It's a travesty, and we plan on challenging these laws and have a 20-day jury trial coming up in January. So a couple dollars to the Legal Defense Fund might not seem like a lot, but every little bit helps. And we'll be doing other fundraisers and things along the way, including sometime in February. I'm actually going to have a t-shirt auction. Gail's going to put in 10 t-shirts, and I got 20 of my favorite pot t-shirts and stuff. We're going to auction them off in the new year and do other fundraising. But we got other bongs to give away and prizes and stuff. But before we get to the real fun, we're going to have our 42 seconds of silence here. When we gather to celebrate cannabis and the freedoms that we enjoy in our lives and fight for more, we put 42 seconds of silence aside to pay respect for the victims of the drug war. There are many people sitting in jail right now. Mark Emery still got almost 3 full years in his sentence. There are certainly many thousands of people in jail, and there will be thousands more in this country if Harper builds or follows through with this crime bill. The 22 prisons that he's building right now are primarily meant for drug users. Cannabis users and growers can expect mandatory minimums, 18 months at least for hash or cookies or anything like that. And otherwise, it's a really scary year ahead. So for everyone that's in jail, and also to take a few moments to think about what we might do through our lives to help change the misconceptions that are suppressing this plant, we use these 42 seconds of silence as a time of reflection in our gatherings. So if everyone could please join me, I'll give you a countdown of 3, and then 42 seconds of silence for the victims of the drug war, starting please in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you for that, everybody. And again, thanks for coming out to the 16th anniversary of Hempology 101. It's really a great pleasure to be here with you all today. So I got a lot of stuff to give out. Hempology has a lot of meetings throughout the year, and we used to do this every single Wednesday. But unfortunately, essentially the drunks kind of ruined it, and it became too much of a problem to keep up and running. But in the spring, after April 20th, we get together every Wednesday night again for a couple of months, from April till July, every single Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Beacon Hill by the band shell. We do a whole bunch of fun stuff there. We play our game show, Reach for the Pot. If you've never seen it before, I have the world's only cannabis game show. It's a lot of fun. And tonight, I actually have the 4 bongs for the 4 winning teammates that were on the winning team. There's 8 teams that fought for the bongs. It's the 6th year in a row we've given out personal trophy bongs to the winners, but they're going to have to hold off for a minute here because I have other prizes to give out too. We have a contest every year for the best pipes, the best bongs, the best t-shirt, and the best joint roller, and the best written word, but nobody did that one this year. So tonight I'm here to give out the awards that were won in July when we had all of our contests. So the first one is to Dan. Where's Dan? Dan won the best pipe. There he is. I think he's got the pipe in his hand. I forget the name of it though. The Dirty Boner. Right on. Okay. Congratulations again, Dan. And if you could just stay up here, we'll take a picture with all the winners at the end. That would be awesome. So the next one I got is, I think we had a joint rolling champions this year. And James was one of them. I don't know where James went to there. But there he is. Come on up here, buddy. Congratulations. And so the best t-shirt goes to Rocky, but I don't think I saw Ken and Rocky here. So they won't be able to get their button tonight, damn it. Ken's passed out, okay. But the balloon that went off there, so here I'll do a quick photo here. And yeah. So I guess the next one is the bongs. If I could have the winners of the bongs for Reach for the Pot come on up to claim their prizes here. Yeah. So these guys worked really hard, and it was a lot of fun. There's no guarantees. It was tough fighting all the way, but they certainly earned the bongs this year. But come on up, John. So the first one I got here is Burn. There you go, Brandy. Again, Brandy, the captain of the team. Congratulations. The next one I got here is Fuzzy. Congratulations, Fuzzy. And then, oh yeah, this one here is dedicated to Susie, but Jay won it. So congratulations, Jay. Right on, buddy. And the final one here is to John. Right on, John. Now, is that your first bong, John? Yeah, so this is, everyone here is their first time winning in the tournament, and again, they all deserved it quite a bit, and worked really hard for it. But last year, I decided, after our friend Doc, who I saw here earlier, worked really hard to get his team together and to win the tournament, we actually decided to dedicate this plate here, this bowl, this rolling tray. We've called it Hare's Bowl after Jack Hare, who brought cannabis to light and hemp many years ago for us, who passed away last year. So we dedicated the Hare's Bowl to the most valiant player in the tournament for Reach for the Pot. And that goes for not just the player that got the most points, but that really got into the spirit of the event and really was enthusiastic and got their team there. And certainly this year, Brandy deserves Hare's Bowl. So congratulations. So let's get all the winners. You guys are still up here. Let's get all the winners of this year's contest together. Otherwise, there's a bunch of stores that advertise in our newspaper, and please support those stores as much as you can, and let them know how much you appreciate their support of the Cannabis Digest. Oh, commercial break.
All right, thank you.
So again, the next big meeting is Halloween, 7 o'clock at the front steps of the courthouse. We have our costume contest and we hot box the front steps. Then Christmas, but we also have Team 420. So tomorrow is dodgeball at 420 at the courthouse. Saturday it's soccer, 420 at the old Blanchard School. So again, thanks everybody for coming out. It's been an awesome day. Thanks for the people that came to the rallies this morning and everything else. You guys rock. It's been an incredible 16 years. I can't imagine what we're going to be doing in 16 years from now. But I really want to just thank everybody again. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming out and smoke the Mickey Gun. Now, Thurles wants to sing "Oh Cannabis."